Hi there, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best small phones currently out there today. Now I've kept this list as comprehensive as possible, narrowing it down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like and subscribe and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description there and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so starting off with my first pick, this is my personal favorite, and this is going to go to the iPhone 13 mini. So this is the tiny titan of the smartphone universe. If you've ever looked at a phone and thought, this is grand, but can it fit in my ridiculously tiny pockets? Well, have I got news for you. The key features. Now, it may be small, but it does pack a punch. We're talking about a display that's 5.4 inches of pure OLED goodness, sharper than my nan's wit at a family gathering, with a resolution of 2340 by 1080. It's like having a miniature cinema right on your hand, minus the popcorn. Under the hood, an A15 Bionic chip and 4GB of RAM. That's like strapping a jet engine to a skateboard. It's unnecessarily powerful, but incredibly fun. Storage, 128, 256, and a whopping 512GB. And expandable storage? No, but with that much space, you'd have to be the biggest digital hoarder to run out. The camera, well, it's like giving Picasso a digital paintbrush. A 12 megapixel main, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 12 megapixel front camera for all your selfie or zoom needs, and it weighs just 4.97 ounces, so lighter than the air of awkwardness after telling a bad joke. So who's it suited for? Well, the cinematic mode is capped at 1080p, and it's like buying a sports car that can't go above 60. It's still fast, but you know it could have been faster. And they didn't include a charger in the box because apparently Apple thinks we're all swimming in chargers like Scrooge McDuck in his money vault. But let's not dwell on the negatives. The phone with its snazzy A15 Bionic chip is perfect for the tech savvy on the go or anyone whose hands are perpetually full. If you fancy a phone that's like a technological Swiss Army knife but fits snugly in your pocket, then this is for you. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best Android option. This is the Asus ZenFone 10. So this is a device that's really about as small as my patience on a Monday morning, maybe smaller. This little beauty is really like finding a needle in a haystack, because let's be real, finding a small Android phone these days is like finding a sober person at a pub on a Friday night. The key features, the display that's 5.9 inches of pure AMOLED beauty. This phone screen is more vibrant than a peacock, and with resolution of 2400 by 1080, you can see your embarrassing selfies in the most crystal clear of details. Under the bonnet, we've got a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is essentially the Usain Bolt of processors, and with options of 8, 12, or even 16GB of RAM, it's like having a supercomputer in your pocket, assuming your pockets are big enough, of course. Storage ranging from a decent 128 to a mammoth 512, because who needs expandable storage when you've got that much space? And camera wise, it's packing a 50 megapixel main, a 13 megapixel ultra wide, and the front is a whopping 32 megapixel, perfect for capturing every pore in your skin in stunning detail, all weighing in at about 6 ounces. So who's it for? Well, the software updates are as limited as my ability to touch my toes, and the phone only boasts 2 rear cameras, making it feel a bit like a rock band that's missing a drummer. Still great, but could have been epic. That being said, if you're after a phone that's small enough to not require a purse or a backpack, but still want all the bells and whistles of a premium Android device, then the ZenFone 10 could be your golden ticket. The next one is my recommendation for the best foldable. This is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. So let's unfold the future. The phone that's more flexible than a yoga instructor. And if you've ever thought, I wish my phone could do the splits, well, wish no more. Key features. It comes with not one but 2 AMOLED displays. The inner display is 6.7 inches of visual glory, with a resolution that's sharper than my grandma's tongue at a family reunion, and the outer display, a cute 3.4 inches, perfect for when you want to check the time or your notifications on the fly. Powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy, this phone is faster than me running outside when I hear the ice cream truck. And with 8GB of RAM, the options for 256 or 512 of storage, it's like having a pocket-sized library with you at all times, minus the late fees. The camera department isn't slacking either, with 12 megapixel main, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and 10 megapixel front camera for all your photographic endeavors, and all of this technology folds up to a neat 6.6 ounces, lighter than your sense of responsibility on a Friday night, or at least mine. Who's it suited for? Well, the flex window is great and all, but it's mostly just for widgets. It's like having a TV that only shows trailers. It's fun, but you wish it could do a bit more. The battery life also on the short side, making it perfect for anyone who lives life on the edge of a charger. And let's not forget the price. It's expensive compared to other small phones, but then again, can you really put a price on being able to fold your phone in half? I don't know. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best flagship option. This is the iPhone 14 Pro. So now I know what you're thinking, another iPhone, really? But trust me, this is not just any iPhone. It's like the iPhone drank a Red Bull. It's got features upon features. First of all, a 6.1-inch OLED display that's brighter than my future, and colors so vibrant you'd think they were on a sugar high, and with a variable refresh rate from 1 to 120 Hz. It's smoother than a politician avoiding a direct question. Under the hood, A16 Bionic chip, which is basically like strapping a rocket on your phone. Paired with 6GB of RAM and a whopping 1TB of storage, this phone is ready to take on anything from endless selfies to even a Netflix binge session. And can we talk about the camera? Well, 48 megapixel main, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and 12 megapixel 3x optical telephoto lens. It's like having a professional camera in your pocket, but without the weird looks when you try to take it to the pub. So who's it for? Well, this phone is on the larger side for a small phone. It's like calling a 6-foot person short. The battery life is also not the best, so if you're the type to forget your charger, you might want to invest in some portable power. And it's eSIM only, which means no physical SIM because, well, who needs those? So if you're looking for the creme de la creme of phones and size isn't a deal breaker, then this could be the one for you. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best budget option. This is the iPhone Special Edition. So if you're thinking SE stands for slightly economical, well, you're not too far off. This is Apple showing off, saying, look, we can make a phone that's as small as your chances of winning the lottery, but as powerful as your mum's Sunday roast. The key features, well, a 4.7-inch LCD screen. Yes, LCD. Apple's basically pulled a back in my day on us. And I'm not mad about it. It's like going retro, but in a cool, I've still got it kind of way. This is also packing an A15 Bionic chip, which is like strapping a jet engine again to a skateboard. It's got 4GB of RAM and up to 256GB of storage. I mean, this phone is really ready for anything, from texting your crush with record speed to capturing your cat doing something stupid. The camera, a solid 12 megapixel on the back and 7 on the front. No, it's not going to turn you into Ansel Adams, but it'll make your food pics look pretty good. So who's this for? Well, there's no night mode on the camera, which means your nighttime selfies will look like they were taken in a coal mine. And if you were dreaming of blazing fast mmWave 5G speeds, well, keep dreaming. But if you want a phone that's small enough to fit in your skinny jeans pocket, doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and still performs like Usain Bolt on a sugar rush, then this could probably be your jam. Alright, so hopefully there's something on that list for you. Those are my recommendations. If you have any questions, you can drop them down below, and if you found value in this video, it really helps if you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.